You're not in shot. Come down a bit. Bring it up a bit. Yeah.
It just pained me when Sony stood up and went, "We're going to release Shenmue," and everyone's, "Yay! You're going to pay for it." Both of us have always been huge gamers. It's always been a dream of ours to own either a gaming store or an arcade or a board game cafe. One of my first proper jobs was in-game. I progressed up as a store manager in-game, and then from game I went to Microsoft and I worked as the Xbox rep for the southeast of the country for about 6 or 7 years.
It's a good timing. As much as he might have been working in game, I worked in Game Station. Yep. So we had a bit of a competition.
The opportunity came up to buy this, and it was something that both of us are interested in, so we thought we'd make our dreams come true. The store itself started off as Chips, so you might recognise the red behind us, and it was owned by a guy called Chris, who bought out the franchise when Chips went under. He's run it for years as Express Games, and we've only just taken it over, literally in the last 2 weeks that we've taken over the store. The store's been here for about 15 years now, so it's got a lot of history in it, and there's a rope cable that hangs between the till, which has been here for the whole 15 years. We're going to bring a lot of personality to the store. We're also going to make it a lot more personal as well. By us taking this over, we're able to put a lot more focus and attention to detail and just all the fun stuff into the store. Board gaming is definitely going to become a big area for us. We're always going to have gaming. Gaming's always at the core of bits that we've done. Again, Games Workshop stuff, and hopefully we've got our gaming rooms out back, which we're going to grow that and have more gaming nights, Warhammer tournaments, painting competitions. Gaming's going to sit throughout it all.
Our age group,
millennials.
At our age group, we've got the memories of it, but now it's the younger kids coming in. So the children come in and their parents used to play these games. So it's just nice that we can get together and grab out a Mega Drive, a Master System, and have a go.
Yeah, I think you've crossed a generation gap where it dipped, where the people that were interested in the generation before were not, but now the kid gamers are now adults and their kids are now starting to get into it. It's like, oh, you like these, how about this one I played when I was young? And it's almost helping bring those families together. And because a lot of the media before never used to sit digitally, you could never download it, it was all about having that physical product in your hand. It's great to see them going back to the roots of those products, or back to the roots of those stories. So picking up and playing Final Fantasy 13 is great, it's an amazing game, but what about the other 12 that sat before it? And it's getting to franchises like that, so it's great to see that people are trying to get back and understand like where they've come from.
Don't you think though it's much more of a challenge? You rarely had save points, and when you did, you'd be really frustrated if you didn't get to the right save point in time, and you had to have passwords to get past things. So
yeah, it wasn't holding your hand through a game, it was actually difficult to play, and you had to master it, and you got rewarded for that. So it was a much stronger sense of achievement when you completed a retro game as opposed to some of the games now.
For me, it's got to be Nikki's World of Illusion as one. I can still play it now and remember where all the little gems are and things like that. We both agree on Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, definitely one of our favourites. It's even now I go back and play that every so often. And for me, favourite retro game is Final Fantasy VII. I think one of the best stories ever told in a video game. I've got mixed reviews about it. It looks amazing, the content looks really good, the graphics and everything looks really good, but I don't know if they're going to change too much of the game for it to not be the original Final Fantasy. That combat system was so unique to the game that I don't know if changing that is going to change something fundamental about the game, but I'm going to buy it, I'm going to play it, I'm probably going to love it, and it's just seeing everything in HD, because in my head I saw the game playing like Advent Children looks on the movie, so it's always looked that good to me. Probably be the Nintendo 64. The weirdest shaped controller ever, but Mario Kart, GoldenEye, all of these would rank in my top 10 games as well, and I think just for pound, the Nintendo 64 had some of the best games available on the market at the time. So.
For me it's difficult because I had an older brother, so he had the consoles and we got to play when he was out, and if you come home and we were on it, we'd be chucked out of the room. So any console, the first console I actually bought was PS1 or PS2 personally.
Shenmue was a little bit of a sore spot for me. The original games were fantastic, and again, it's one of the best things to ever come out of the Dreamcast. But it just pained me when Sony stood up and went, "We're going to release Shenmue," and everyone's, "Yay! You're going to pay for it." What? To get us to do a Kickstarter for them to make the money, I just felt was a bit. It was taking too much from the gamers, considering how long people have wanted that game for, and how big a franchise and how unique that game was to the market. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'll play it. That just left a little bit of a bitter taste in my mouth. I think it's a great thing that is coming out. It's just how much freedom that the creators have to make it their own game, rather than having things held. But if that's the best we're going to get, then it's the best we can hope for a continuation on that story as well. I would definitely play it, and if I do buy it and play it, it means I'm going to have to try and track down the old ones again and play those again as well.
Personally, the reason we've loved this store so much is the passion. We are standing here every day, but the people come in, I can talk to them about things that they enjoy, and it's great because I enjoy it too and they enjoy it, so it's just the passion behind things. It's
great to see how quickly people have accepted us in the store and not coming in worried that it's going to change, and very quickly realising that actually we're just as passionate as they are, and it's great to connect with those sorts of people as well, and again hoping to expand and grow that. And we'd love to have a chain of stores, and we'd love to have like a board gaming cafe or gaming centres and that type of stuff.
Something interesting.
So I think probably the rarest one that we've got a copy of Shadow of the Colossus on PS2. The disc is in perfect condition. It's the old paper box and the paper tray as well, so it's the original copy that they launched for the PS2. We've got the remastered edition for the PlayStation 3 with the plastic box, but it's just not as nice and as unique as the original copy of Shadow of the Colossus on PS2. So Shadow of the Colossus is currently going for £26, which is a pretty reasonable price considering the condition that it's in. Book's in perfect condition as well, and it's definitely had a loving owner previously. Yeah, I know, because it was mine. The last thing is we've only just taken over the store, so as you can look around, there's bits that are blue, there are bits that are green, there are bits that are red. Hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, come and check us out, because we'll have completely rebranded ourselves. So you'll see our new colour schemes, you'll see the new logos, you'll see the proper signage, and it will give everything a bit of a revamp. We're going to decorate our gaming rooms up, and we're just going to put a little bit of TLC into the store and make it our own. So a couple of weeks' time should be looking very sweet in store. So come and check it out.